I was a big fan of the comics as a kid, and of course, you know, when you come to play a part like Alfred, that there are so many different versions of Alfred in the comics, and also different back histories. So I didn't want to get too hung up on, you know, basing it on one particular strain of who Alfred could be, because he's everything from you know, the military Alfred to a rather theatrical Alfred in some of the comics. He's had a theatrical training, and so we had to make sort of some decisions. And what Matt, I think, has done brilliantly with this script is made Gotham a very mythic place, and yet at the same time, it's not, you know, this feel that he's created is, it's of a time that you can't quite put your finger on. So it's not, you know, you don't get caught up with modern technology so much, and you know, you recognise the what underpins this world as being something that resonates with ours, but you don't get caught up with the modernity of you know, it has its own, it's in its own kind of mythic, has its own mythic language in the design, I think. And that's what Matt very much wanted, so that it you know, the metaphor of the place and the time and the feel kind of really connects with, resonates with our world, but it isn't our world. So it has that, it's our world plus. Gotham is the very worst of our human nature plus. I thrive on being under pressure. I love being under pressure, but these films are big films. There's no question, because you know, you're telling stories that have to be. A lot of decisions go into the world creation. A lot of decisions on an everyday level are always time pressure, of course, but it's about how you're, you know, serving the story, how you're making the atmosphere right for the actors, how you're there for everyone, to ask questions, to help bring your vision to light. Batman has lived in the hearts of people for, you know, how many years now. It is an incredible character, because there is it's so much about duality, and so much about you know, dark and light, and good and bad, and evil, and you know, it just is a story and a character that represents, I mean, of all of the kind of the superhero characters, and of course, as in each kind of incarnation, I think, of Batman, it's tended now, and actually this is no exception. It's very much more about the psychological investigation of a character that is caught in his own moral maze of an existential kind of search for what it is to be human, and for what it is to be capable of good, and to be capable of darkness.